Alright, so this is my reaction to Season 1, Episode 17 of The Owl House. Let us get started.
You are talented.
This is Basha, right? Oh, she's a captain. Oh my god.
You are a winner.
Oh, it's Grugby season, and she's the captain of Grugby. Also, I just want to look back at this, because I was like, man, I didn't realize she has eyebrows on her third eye. Actually, I also did want to take a look at her surroundings. Yeah, she's got a lot of medals, a lot of trophies. In fact, I feel like if there's like an earthquake or a landslide or whatever, like, dude, those trophies that's on top of her bed, it's gonna fall right on top of you, and those, I would presume, are probably heavy. And she's got a poster, well, she's got a picture of herself and two other gals who I presume is in the Grugby. Okay. I think we've seen a little, well, I don't think we've seen a little bit of Grugby, but we've heard about it, right? Because with, like, Luz wanting to be fielded into the team spirit and go to the Grugby match between that other school that they're rivals with. Wow. Everybody's watching her.
Captain of the Banshees, off to win another championship for Hexside. Why can't you be more like her?
Oh, that child has heard that so many times.
Hello, Hexside! Your star has arrived. Groveling line starts here. Something's not right.
Where's the groveling?
No way! Do me next, do me!
Oh, this loser nerd!
You're the coolest, Willow.
You're the coolest, Willow. Uh-oh.
Wow, she has to make
The
friends out of
tears.
plants. How sad. Oh, please. You know, I used to be like you, Basha. Obsessed with status, challenging my competition, but I grew up. When will you?
Oh shit, Amity!
This is not gonna fly.
Amity comes in, says that embarrasses Basha, and then Basha looks at Willow, it's just like, Oh yeah, there are moments where you, like, Basha's eyebrows aren't visible, so, like, yeah, when I saw Basha has eyebrows that appears from time to time. Very spooky. Alright, we've got a Basha-centered episode, it seems.
My first Grudgeby season! I'm so excited! I have more school spirit than the school spirits!
Wow.
Why do I even bother?
Oh.
You know, I used to play back in my gory days.
Glory?
Well, that too. I was unstoppable on the field. I had the best moves and the best cheats.
Of course.
Cheating isn't anything to brag about. How do you know you were any good if all you did was cheat your way to victory?
Hey, you know what? If she cheats and somehow she still wins and nobody knows, I don't know, I guess she can brag about it.
What do humans know with their goody-goody attitude?
Goody two-shoe, goody goody.
Well, can't reason with crazy. Bye, King, you little snoozers.
Wow, how did he fit in there?
Ugh, Ida, when was the last time you cleaned up in here? Get your own
Onion
scalp,
rings?
buddy. This one's taken.
Oh my god.
What do you say you and me take a little trip down memory lane?
Hard pass.
That's the spirit.
You mean me?
Ugh.
That's the spirit. Oh.
I've studied up on all sorts of magical sports, like this. Good Witch Azura 2, The Field of Deadly Fates. A classic underdog tale.
Azura challenges Hecate in the Smibbage Championship.
I read the subtitle, it just says bitch, and I'm just like, what? The smibbage! The smibbage. Okay. The Field of Deadly Fates. Damn, dude. Azura is out here playing volleyball or basketball, but magical?
The council headquarters was built and paid for by... anyone?
The pixie dust taxes?
Woo, yeah, go Willow!
Impressive, Miss Park.
Wow, look at Willow.
All of Hexside's caught Willow fever.
Ever since I patched things up with Amity, I've been feeling more confident.
Aww. And I guess in the last episode, Willow was, giving, like, the little flowers onto people for Grom... I keep wanting to say Grom Night. Grom Fright? Very fun.
Aw, Willow thinks she's popular now. How cute. I agree. My friend is very cute. But give that back!
It's weird that Amity hangs out with you now. Ever since Grom, she's gone soft.
Ever since Grom.
Here, Willow.
Is that
Apologies, sir. I was practicing my aim for Grudgeby.
Basha, how could you throw things at them?
Only I can.
And throw things at me?
What?
Am I over here or am I over here? Anything for the captain of the Banshees.
Oh, thanks. But I already have the perfect targets.
Oh man, not the gum in the hair.
It's not like she can follow us around all day, right?
Well,
She followed us around all day.
round ears, Basha, ew. Just hex me. Goddamn, dude. Should she be practicing for Grugby season?
Basha could get away with murder if she wanted to.
What's this? Basha got away with murder? I can't say I approve, but at least she's trying new things.
Amity!
Ah.
Oh, Luz, you're here! I mean, obviously you're here. This is school. And you go here now. With, me. I've been talking for too long. I can help! With what, exactly?
Basha won't stop picking on Willow, and no one will do anything about it.
Yeah, this time of year she's extra unbearable.
You're friends with her. Can you help us?
The hard part is there's no reasoning with Basha. She only speaks in Grudgeby terms.
Well, we gotta fight her in Grugby. Oh my god.
Hey, Willow! I just thought all trash should stay in one spot.
That's it! Basha! Willow challenges you to a Grudgeby match.
She what?
I what?
She what? Seriously, what's going on here?
Luz just volunteered Willow. At first, it didn't click in my head. I was just like, oh, it's really weird that Luz is saying her own name in third person, and then I just realized, no, she's saying Willow.
Oh, I was the youngest on the team, but I had what some call star power, aka this.
Rad cheats? Wow, it's like a developer box, dude.
Guess who found a special friend in the forest? It was me!
Lilith.
Edelin.
Scram, Hootie.
Okay!
It's very funny that Hootie caught Lilith.
What are you doing here?
Edelin Clawthorne, you are hereby under arrest by the order of the Emperor of the Boiling Isles.
You were saying?
Come on! I have to bring you in! The Emperor has big plans for the Isles and he wants you to be a part of it all. What are you even looking at? Grudgeby pictures? Feeling sentimental?
Oh, I was just telling King here how good I was.
Oh, Edelin, not only is the curse affecting your hair, but your memory as well.
Wait, goddamn, dude. Is that because like their hairs are different now? I'm just like, is that Lilith? Not only does she have a giant trophy, the trophy itself has a medal on it.
Tell you what. I'll go with you peacefully to the Emperor. If you beat me at a game.
Yeah, a Grudgeby, okay.
Goose is always challenging people to things. Why not me?
Loses rubbing off on you.
Game on.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Okay, maybe
You
it's
gotta
the
wing
altitude
it?
of the second floor, but I thought I heard you say that Leaf Girl wanted to challenge me.
She really came down just to hear it, just to...
We'll settle this once and for all on the field.
Or we could just talk about our issues.
Nah!
If Willow's team wins, you don't get to pick on her anymore.
Fine, and when we win, Willow and your team will be our water gophers.
That's not even a punishment.
I love water.
And we get to use you as target practice.
Oh my god. She's really gonna get away with murder. Oh shit!
Ooh, Willow versus Basha!
Yeah!
Luce, this isn't a good idea.
Yeah, I've never even played Grudgeby before. How am I supposed to be Basha?
But you're the better witch. I don't know much about sports, but I do know about sports movies. We too are a ragtag team of lovable misfits joined together to defeat a powerful enemy. With a little team spirit and a training montage, we can win.
Well, if you think this'll work, then I'm in.
What about you, Amity?
Me? On a team with you? Running around in cute uniforms? Sweating? I gotta go!
Ah, so adorable.
There's a ball, and you score by getting the ball to the other team's goal.
That sounds easy.
It is, except...
just, what, traps everywhere?
Every great sports story includes a training montage.
What's a montage?
Well,
A montage about a montage?
Oh, I get it now.
Wow, dude, he's a super fan.
You'll get him next time!
Now for our big finale. Let's try the Thorn Vault.
Sweet. Gus? Talk to me, Gus.
He's dead.
Something's broken.
The flag.
I never should have tried to play. You were always enough for me.
Oh, the pin broke too.
Come on, Gus. I have some floral tape in the greenhouse. We'll fix them.
Okay.
Guys, let's try the Thorn Vault one more time.
Not now, Luce. We're tired.
But we are the underdogs. We have to stay upbeat and keep trying and
Luce! Not everything can be solved with a good attitude and a dope music soundtrack.
What?
The game is off.
We want a clean game here, so no magic allowed!
Yes! Now I'll strike fear into my enemies with this
Armor of intimidation?
Intimidation armor.
tough practice. I pushed Willow and Gus too hard. It's just, I hate seeing Willow get picked on.
did you know before Basha, I was the Grudge Beat team captain?
Well, you need to come join our team.
Once I left the team, I decided that was a part of my life I wanted to forget. We were playing Glandis High for the Island Championship. We had a move plan, and it was a good one. But at the last minute, I decided I wanted to do something a bit flashier. I changed our game plan to...
The Thorn Vault.
It went disastrously wrong. My teammates got hurt, all because I had an idea of how things should be. I pushed them too far. I never played again after that day.
I know what I need to do to make this up to Willow. Thanks.
It's after school. Where's the leader of your loser brigade?
I'm here on her behalf. We forfeit. And I'm here to tell you that I'll take Willow's place as your water gopher, target practice, whatever you need.
Wow, you're a really good friend.
Anyways.
A perfect target. Think fast!
Holy crap.
There. That ought to do it.
What the fuck? He's got... He's got an IV on it.
Luz needs our help. I know she pushed you guys, and she always gets in over her head. She can be so stupid, which I love. I mean, hate! In any case, she needs you right now, which is sweet. I mean, I hate it, and it's dumb.
You lost me.
Can we resist the call to action? No! May the flags be raised once more!
Oh my god.
Hootie, what side are you on?
I'm an unbiased participant, Hoot Hoot!
Well, I guess he's the thing that does the obstacle for Grom.
Point goes to Lilith. We're at a tie here, folks.
Time for one more play!
They're both old and their backs. God, relatable.
Just one little trick and the game will be mine.
I noticed your lunchbox was getting dirty, so I cleaned it. Whoops.
Dang it, Luce.
Your nonsense has gotten into my head. Well, time to do this the old-fashioned way.
It's me again! Ow!
Oh.
Oh, jeez, hey!
No. Goddamn, she's really out here running heels, huh?
Game over! Team Owl House rules supreme!
No, I can't go back to the Emperor empty-handed.
Here. Tell him I put up a heck of a struggle.
I will be back for you. And next time, I won't be alone.
Oh, she's bringing friends. Anyways, isn't that great? You've got to play some rugby with your sister.
Huh? Basha, Me, not loose. Leave her be. Willow! Willow, I'm sorry I got you into this mess.
It's okay. I know you were just trying to help in your loose way.
In your loose way.
My way.
Oh.
The game is back on.
You need 3 players on your team. Where's your third?
His voice.
Right
He really
here.
brought... he really freaking came over, Gus. just sit in the spectator seat.
You just destroyed your social life.
No, I think I made it better.
Oh.
Go, Willow!
Hey, he's
There's
taking him off of the
something on your
IV.
Like I'd fall for that.
Actually. Wow.
Nice work. Thanks.
Yeah, good sportsmanship right there. I still don't like you. Ooh. Very nice. Huh.
Fire magic! Amity!
Very fun. 30 seconds left.
There's time for one more play, and this play can determine whether us underdogs win or lose. Here's what I have to offer.
I think we should try this one.
The Thorn Vault? Are you sure?
I'm ready this time.
Yeah, at least as long as everybody knows what's gonna happen.
Watch out!
Oh.
You did it, Willow! We did it! We won!
Oh, nani?
Thorns.
What happened?
She caught the rusty smidge.
Wait, it's like that fucking golden fly thing from Harry Potter. What the fuck, bro? Wow, I guess that's the cheat code right there in Grudge Me.
Yeah, while you were celebrating your victory, I caught this guy. It means we automatically win. All magic sports are like this.
All magical sports are like this.
If catching that thing is so important, why do anything else? There's no reason to watch any of the other players. That's such a stupid...
All is right in the hierarchy.
Hey!
You played good.
Willow, you're really good. Would you want to be on our team?
Oh.
Thanks for the offer, but I think I'm done with Grudgeby for a while. Hey, where's...
I think I hurt my leg, but I'll be okay.
Are you sure? I could help carry you if it really hurts.
I'm fine. Who's Amity?
And scoop.
Oh.
Can we have another montage?
Yeah! Montage activate.
Wow. Oh.
You're not gonna show this to anyone, right?
Of course not. Keep cheering.
Wow. Great montage. Very fun episode. A little, still more, obviously, we're gonna be more centered towards Luz and her friends. But I like that we did get a little bit more of Basha and all that. And I suppose we would just have to see whether Basha stays the same, or if she ends up, I don't know, what Amity said, right? Whether she will grow up. But here's Basha, who, as we've seen in her room, has all these trophies. You know, she is expected to be a winner, and she cannot be a loser, because that is bad. And consider that her family is friends with the Blight, right? So Amity's family. I would presume that her family, Basha's family, has a similar condition that Amity has. And also, Basha says in the beginning, right? She says, it doesn't matter if you're hated as long as you are feared. So if towards the end of with this episode, right, if Basha is still hated, but she's not feared. Worst case scenario for her, right? So we will just have to see if Basha will end up, I don't know, growing up, as Amity says. But let's go back to the beginning here. I guess she's walking through town here, and then, you know, we've got the admirers and stuff. And then the fucking mom or the grandma who tells the kid,
Why can't you be more like her?
And I love the kid just just sighing, just so good, dude, so good. But she expects the same thing that she had done when she was walking through, going to Hexside and waiting for people to grovel at her, but there's nobody here, and instead people are where Willow is. That being said, how many people are actually in Hexside now that I think about it? I don't know, the crowd always seems so small. Yes, I've mentioned before that with Willow in the last episode, she was the one who was doing all that, like, neat little trick with, like, the flower, giving flowers to the kids in the Grand Fright. And so I suppose with that, and then with what she says a little bit after, in this episode, where after she and Amity became friends again, she's gotten her confidence back, and she is also in a track that she is actually good at, instead of in the Abomination track, where she didn't really have much talent in that one. I do love this kid who's just, like, tearing up, hugging his little eggplant. Very fun. And then we've got this kid. I can't remember if we saw him in the last episode or not, but, like, this kid's super fan of Willow. So we got Basha going about making fun of Willow, because of course, and then we have Amity coming over to be the one who says what I mentioned before, right? I grew up, I used to be like you. When will you? And again, Basha is really out here getting told off by Amity, but she looks back at Willow, and of course, I suppose Willow is also laughing, right? And so this, you know, this loser nerd girl laughing at her, we can't have that. Because, you know, as much as it is, Amity is still perhaps regarded in a high status, and so Basha can't exactly pick a fight with Amity, and also Amity said last time that she used to be the captain of Grudgeby before she quit, and then now Basha's the new captain. So we had a little B-plot with Ida and Lilith, where Ida is talking about how she was the star player, but Lilith was the captain of the Grudgeby team. That was interesting that both of them had, like, much redder, yellowish hair when they were young, and now that they're older, you know, Lilith has more blue hair and Ida is gray. I'm still kind of over here like, are they? I'm still not sure of who's the younger sister and who's the older sister, but Lilith, from the way that she reacts to Ida, right, she does kind of feel like she's the younger sister, which would also kind of fit into a trope. What I'm thinking about is an anime trope, in that it's the younger sister who tends to be the more talented one than the older sister, if we're talking about that trope. But that being said, you know, Ida is still able to take on Lilith. So, but yeah, just to get all that B-plot stuff out of the way, it was fine. Again, B-plots are generally fine as long as they're short. They don't take too much time in there. And I said what I said towards the end of that whole B-plot stuff, where it was nice, I suppose, for the two sisters to have a nice little Grudgeby match instead of actually having to fight with one another. But also, we have Lilith, who, once she lost, you know, she just slams her hands down on her knees, just like, no, I can't go back to the Emperor empty-handed. And so I guess perhaps she's being put on more pressure, which is why she came directly to the Owl House to tell Ida that, you know, I'm gonna arrest you and all that jazz. So Ida ends up giving her her ring, right, just to tell her that she put up a heck of a struggle. But I guess the next time we see Lilith, when Lilith comes for Ida again, she will not be alone. She will bring back up, and perhaps that's when she's super serious. But also, we continue to have Lilith talking about how, like, we need you to join the Coven, the Emperor's Coven, because the Emperor of the Boiling Isles has plans for this island and whatever, and she needs Ida specifically, I guess, to join, to ruminate and to actually expand on this plan. I don't know, whatever. We've got so many blushy Amity moment, like Amity after the Grom fight, and even Basha makes mention of it, right? Yeah, Amity got really soft. She's gotten really soft after the Grom stuff. So, I think they say Grom. They don't say Grom fright. So I guess, yeah, prom, I guess, after Grom. But yeah, a lot of gay moments with Amity. Very, very fun, dude. Very fun. I absolutely love it. I do love this gay panic that Amity had when Luz asked her, you know, like, what about you, Amity? You wanna come and join the team? Oh yeah, she's like, me on a team with you, running around in cute uniform, sweating? Whoa! I gotta get out of here. The gay panic was too real. So we had, well, technically we didn't have a montage, but we had a montage of the explanation of a montage, but we didn't have a montage for the sports training, which is why this whole training sequence didn't go well, you know, because it wasn't in a montage form. Also, again, super fan right here. Out here just really watching Willow. Luz ends up pushing them a little bit too hard, and it ends up breaking something, you know? It ends up breaking 2 things. Well, maybe 3 things, but who knows. It breaks the low flag that Gus had, and then it breaks the hairpin that Will had, and, you know, puts just a tiny little string under friendship, because, yo, I wanted to take a break, and then you fucking launched me into the air. What the hell? Luz and Amity had a talk where Amity explains her little backstory of how she used to be the captain, but then she ended up getting her teammates hurt, and she didn't want to do that anymore, so she quit. And you know, she's having this little flashback, and Luz is just right there. They're like inches away, and fucking Amity just falls down extremely red. Very gay. Very gay. But yeah, I suppose Luz does the right thing, and she forfeits. She puts all the blame on herself, and so Basha's like, wow, you're a really good friend. Anyways, I'm gonna start fucking you up now. Willow's out here like, I know she pushed you guys, and she always gets in over her head. Sorry, that's what Amity says. The subtitles is, she could be so stupid, which I love. I mean, hey. In any case, she needs you right now, which is sweet. I hate it, and it's dumb. Wow, what a tsundere. My goodness. Except the dere is out a little bit too much. Not enough. Actually, I mean, we have technically seen the suit. I guess the other thing I forgot to make mention during the B plot was Ida talking about how she has a box of cheats, right? Full things that will help her win. And she opens up the box, right? This game will be mine. And she finds out that Luz cleaned her lunchbox because it was getting dirty. And Ida ends up saying, like, dang it, Luz, your nonsense has gone into my head. And I mentioned during the reaction that, like, oh, you know, it seems like Luz is rubbing off of Ida. Here's more evidence of Luz rubbing off of Ida. And so she ends up playing this the old-fashioned way, but even then, she still won, so good for Ida, you know? She did it, and she did it without cheating. Anyways, we actually had the Grom, I was gonna say the Grom fight, the Grudgeby match, whatever. And they were gonna win, because that's just how that one goes. But then Basha ends up finding the golden beetle, I guess, the thing that basically wins the game. It doesn't really matter whether you got the most point or not, because this thing, automatic winner. And so the only thing I know that they're making fun of, right? Specifically Lou's talking about like, well, this is fucking stupid, that's a dumbass rule, like what's the point of watching the players actually play then if all they really need is to catch this golden thing? The only thing I know about this is from Harry Potter, and so I assume that's one of the reference. I don't know any other magical sports that does this, but very fun. So in the end, even though Basha win, which kind of feels like Basha win by cheating, even though it's a part of the game rule, right? But for lose, this is like, that's fucking stupid, you know? That doesn't really feel good at all, knowing that like, oh, they were actually kicking our ass this entire time, but we found the golden beetle, so we won. But yeah, even though Basha won, right, her teammates ended up running over and being like, yo, you know, Willow, you're actually pretty good at grudge beat. You're playing really good. And the girl with the green hair, you know, she really appreciated that that Luz showed some good sportsmanship, you know, that even though she scored a goal against Luz's team, Luz is still out here being like, hey, that was a nice shoot you got there, you know? So Basha's team left her, and they're out here being like, yo, Willow, you want to join? And Willow looks over at Basha, right? Yeah, Willow looks at Basha, and Basha is just so fucking surprised. Perhaps, I don't know, a little spooked, as I may mention before, right? Basha, it doesn't matter if she's hated as long as she's feared, and if she's only hated and not feared, worst case scenario. And we have yet another very gay moment. Amity, I guess she hurt herself when Basha tackled her, I suppose? But she got herself hurt, and Luz offers to pick her up, and Amity is over here having yet another gay panic. It's so good. She's like, who's Amity? I don't know her. Oh, so cute, dude. So cute. But goddamn, dude, Luz really out here just scooping up Amity like that. How light is she? This is Amity going, wow, this is great. Oh wow, sports. By the way, did you know that there is a moment in Iruma that's kind of like this? Except we didn't have a montage, but I actually preferred it without the montage in Iruma. I don't think we need a montage for that, but just saying, we also have a moment like that. You know what's so funny? Is the fact that if you really think about it, you could just compare all the things that I talk about in terms of Iruma from the comparison that I have of Iruma to the Owl House. It's like comparing any show to The Simpsons. It's like, The Simpsons probably done it already. So that's how I feel with whenever I make a comparison of the Owl House to Iruma. But that's the end of the episode. Very fun. Again, I really enjoyed that one. I'm kind of going back a little bit to my usual, well, not my usual, but I tend to have, I believe, yeah, I'm kind of going back to my other format of recording in terms of I'm not just talking about things in chunks and segments. I'm kind of just ended up going through the episodes instead. It might be a little bit more messy, but decided to do that again, so why not? We will just have to see how it goes in the editing, but if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below, and that's it. Goodbye!